Hey you guys, it's Kristen and welcome back to the Gold Project. Today is day 6 of my Konmari series clean out. If you missed my first 5 videos, I will put a link below to each one of them. They covered my clothing, shoes and accessories, paper, books, and toys. This is going to be the first of several videos covering the kimono items in my home. Marie Kondo calls the miscellaneous items kimono. Now there are way too many to cover in one video in my home, so I've kind of broken them up into different sections. Today's video is going to cover my DVDs, CDs, and photographs. Alright, I have gone through my home and I have pulled out all of my DVDs, CDs, and photographs, and I have laid them out on my playroom floor. This box in the front is all of the CDs that I have, and it looks like there may be a few DVDs in there. Then the biggest portion of this video is going to cover my DVDs. All 5 of those boxes plus the binder on the top right are all DVDs and cases. And then over here are all of my photographs. So I'm going to take it one section at a time, starting with my CDs. Alright, I just finished going through all of my CDs, and this is the stack of CDs that I'm getting rid of. There are 24 in this stack. Now, when I say get rid of, I probably just mean that I'm going to throw them away, because this stack is actually scratched up and they don't even work. I've tried to play them in my car and they actually skip, and I've tried to clean them off and everything, and they just don't work. I don't know why it's taken this long for me to get rid of them. I'm embarrassed to say that these have been in my car for over 10 years. And I haven't had the car that I have right now 10 years. So these were in my other car as well. So I did keep a stack of CDs that I still listen to and that are in perfect condition. So these are just, look. This is what most of them look like. They're all scratched up. And I don't even know what that stuff is on the back of this CD, but it causes it not to work. And then I have some that the labeling on the front is even coming off. So, it's time to get rid of these. I don't listen to them and they don't even work. So, these will be going in the trash. Now, the next thing that I'm going to go through are all of my DVDs. And oh my goodness, I have tried to go through my DVDs several times and I have failed every time, because I've had a hard time letting go of the DVDs, even though I've had some of them, 10 plus years and I've never watched them. So today I'm going to have to look through them and I'm going to make sure, do I want to keep these? Am I going to watch them? If I'm not going to watch them, I don't need to keep them. So let's get to my DVDs. All right, after an hour and a half, I'm now finished going through all of the DVDs in my home. Now, I'm going to go through this little section right here of what I'm keeping and explain each little compartment or each little container. Now, these first two binders are my kids' DVDs. The binder on the left, which is blue, are all of the just miscellaneous DVDs. Dora, anything from Nickelodeon, Shrek, Pixar, Strawberry Shortcake, and other things. Now, the one on the right does not have a sheet on the front because my son spilt something on the other binder I was using and ruined the entire binder. So I had to switch binders. So I plan on putting a cover sheet on the front of this binder. This is our Disney binder. So if you open it up, this is what each sheet looks like in both binders. So I think these are just regular DVD sleeves or CD sleeves, I think, that I have put in a binder that has all of their DVDs in it. It's just easier for us to keep up with if we put them in a binder instead of keeping them in their case. And it actually takes up less room. Now, these right here, these binders are the better binders from Staples. I want to say these are the 1.5 or the 2-inch binders. So I love the better binders from Staples. They're very good quality and they're the ones I use all over my house. Now, the 3 bins right here that you are seeing, all 3 of these bins came from Hobby Lobby. I bought them when they were 50% off. They're in the little basket section. Now, on the left are all of the DVDs for me and my husband. And I've taken all of the DVDs out of their original containers, and I've put them in these little sleeves that I think I got from Amazon. I will put a link below. But I have put the little insert in the little plastic sleeve, and then inside, let me see if I can pull it out. This is hard to do this one-handed. There's a little insert that has little slots for you to put your DVDs, and it actually has 2 slots in case you have two DVDs that go in each container. Okay, so that's what I've done for all of our DVDs. I recycled all of the plastic containers, but a few, and I put them all in these little plastic sleeves. I'll make sure to leave a link below to where I got these sleeves, which I think was Amazon. Now, these other 2 boxes on the right, this is where I keep all of the extra sleeves and the inserts at the back. So all of the inserts that came in the DVD box, I keep those just in case we want to give away the DVDs that we have. So all of those for my kids and us are in this container. And then in addition to that, I have a few empty DVD boxes in case we want to give our DVDs away. So these are for giving away or if we travel. And then the last set of DVDs in the back, these are the ones that go with my entertainment center. And I keep these little brown baskets that I actually got for my kids' changing table. And of course, my kids do not have a changing table anymore. So I've been using them in my living room. But I keep all of my box sets in these 2 baskets. Okay, after going through all of the DVDs, I have a few DVDs that I cannot find. So I've put all of the boxes aside, and I'm now in the process of trying to locate the DVDs that go in each box. So between both vehicles having DVD players and having DVD players in the house, there are no telling where these DVDs are, but I'm hoping I can find them. And this is the stack of DVDs that I will be donating. There are 11 DVDs in this stack. Now, the last part of today's video is going to cover my photographs. And this might take a while because I have photos stored in all 5 of these containers. And this one right here on the bottom has individual boxes in it. So this is going to take a while to go through this box alone. So I'm going to go through each one of them and come back with you to tell you how it all went. Okay, it took me about an hour and a half to go through all of my pictures, and I went through every single picture that I had in all of those boxes. This stack that you are looking at right now is the stack that I'm going to get rid of. I'm going to shred all of these pictures. Now, the pictures that I decided to get rid of were any duplicates, any photos that were blurry, and any photos that I just couldn't tell what was going on. All of the other ones, I made sure that they were in the right container and that they were labeled. And that is all for day 6 of my Konmari series clean out. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. It actually went a lot smoother than I had anticipated. It didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would, and it was actually easier than I had anticipated. So my next video in this series will be over my pantry. It is probably going to be the biggest undertaking of this entire series. I have put off my pantry organization for way too long, and it's time to get in there and tackle the beast. So I hope you come back and watch that video next week. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope y'all have a fantastic week. Bye.